Hey, this is me, Michelle. I was gonna do a video on my 1 year Thrive experience. I have been thriving a year this month. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what it's done for me where I was a year ago. A year ago, I was not in a good place. I had a previous wreck that left me with some back issues. So I wasn't able to work. I had lost my job because I was off too long. I was dealing with that, plus I was dealing with the joint issues that I already had. I couldn't even wear flip-flops. My feet had gotten so bad, which sucks when you're in the summer because, who doesn't want to throw on a pair of flip-flops? The other thing that, I was going through some emotional issues. My dad was basically dying in a hospital in Vegas. I live in Texas. So he's, he was 2.5 to 3 hour plane ride away. I did get to see him, but, not being there, and I lost my stepdad a few years ago also. So it was just a really difficult time for me. Coupled with that is the fact that I had also had a hysterectomy earlier in the year. So I was kind of a mess. I felt like a shell of myself. I wasn't able to work. I wasn't able to really do anything. If I went to the mall and walked around, Walmart, anything like that, I would basically have to come home, get on the heating pad. Every morning when I got up, my feet were so bad, I was doing what I call the penguin walk, because my feet felt really heavy. I just couldn't walk comfortably, without being in discomfort. Those were huge for me. Also, along with that, I also didn't have any energy. So even when I did feel good, I had no energy. I was down, and out, and it was just a really bad time for me. I needed something in my life. I didn't know what, but something had to change. My son was always like, Mom, you're always laying around. I was canceling things that I was going to do with friends. I just didn't, feel like doing anything. It wasn't worth coming home, getting on the heating pad, and the rest of the day or whatever. It was just bad. I got my Thrive trial pack, and I felt something the first day. I felt the energy, and I felt a little bit of the joint, relief, and I was sold that first day. By the time I ordered it, I basically became a new person. I had my life back. I had hope again. My dad did pass away. I got through that. I got through a lot of issues. Started last July, and by October, I had applied for a job at the big electronics retailer, Best Buy. I worked in computers and digital imaging. I did a lot of climbing the ladder, a lot of busy stuff, over the holidays. It was commented to me, how are you happy? How are you so happy? We just had a busy day. How are you coming in so happy? I had a lot of joint issues and all that, but you know what? With Thrive, I was wearing my flip-flops. I was able to work again, without just feeling like I was dead inside. I was able to talk to customers, excitedly. I was the person I was meant to be again. And in fact, even better version than I had been in a long time. It just really gave me my life back. Here I am this year later. Now I'm able to work at home again doing my medical transcription. The reason I couldn't do it before was because my back issues made it where I couldn't sit for long periods of time. And as a medical transcriptionist, that's what you do. You sit in a chair, you run a foot pedal, you listen to doctors dictate, and you type. I'm able to do that again. I have my career back because of Thrive. I have my life back. I do stuff with friends. I go to fitness classes, probably not as much as I should or want to, but I'm working on that. And it's just great. It's great to be who I want to be at 41 years old. I'm too young to be laying in bed all the time. And I'm so thankful for Thrive, for giving me that life back and enabling me to have so much. I really couldn't live without it. There's no telling where I would be. My family, I went from working because I wanted to get out of the house and enjoy it, to working because I had to, because we needed the money, because the oil field, was slow, still is slow. So, there's no telling where my family would be or where I would be had I not found the Thrive experience and decided to try it. Um, if you are having any of those issues, I urge you to try it. I know we see these stories. I probably would have been just like you. There are so many skeptics, but I am proof of it. And the people that are closest to me, which would be my boyfriend that I live with, my son, my mom, they know the difference in me, and they know that I was a totally different person. I just can't say it enough. If you are posting on here or talking to your friends about how exhausted you are, how you're having headaches or all these other body aches and everything else, give it a try. Whether it be with me or with somebody else, you owe it to yourself. You can even earn the products for free if you get two people under you. You can join the business for free. There's just really no excuse for not trying it. I also can say another benefit for me is I haven't had a Dr. Pepper or a soda in a year. That's something that I had gotten really bad at, something that's really not good for you. I know a lot of us do it. I was the worst. I had a 44-ounce drink with me everywhere I went, and it was Dr. Pepper or root beer. Now, if you see me with a 44-ounce drink, it's an unsweet tea, or you're usually going to find me with a water bottle most of the time. But that's just how it's changed my life. I mean, I could go on for a lot longer about the benefits of Thrive, but again, it's premium products. You can go to the store and get all these vitamins and stuff, which I was also doing. My labs are great now. My labs were bad a year ago. I'm happy to say that my labs are normal now. I don't have to take all those extra vitamins. It's all in my Thrive. So just give it a try. You owe it to yourself and you owe it to your family to be the best mom, wife, girlfriend, sister, daughter that you can be. So thanks again to Donna Marquette, who gave me my sample and is my upline. Again, and I just thank Thrive for giving me the hope and giving me my life back and a better version of it. So again, give it a try. You owe it to yourself. Much love.